Alright people, welcome back to another video. In today's video you guys are gonna see some Black Ops 3 gameplay in the background, several streaks I managed to get along the beta. But now that the beta is sadly over, I think it's about time and it's the right time for me to make my honest review and thoughts about the Black Ops 3 beta or Black Ops 3 in general as if right now. Because I'm saying right now because everything in the beta is subject to change, but we're gonna be talking about the major points in this game throughout this video. If at a certain point in the video you disagree with me or something, please leave a comment down below so that we can have somewhat of a smaller debate between us and see what we all think. So to start this video off, let's talk about the specialist, because a couple of weeks ago I was hearing all these bigger YouTubers talking about how if there was something that was going to kill Black Ops 3 was going to be the specialist, that they were overpowered and this and that. And in my opinion, that's not the case. I know a lot of people are going to be saying that reject this, reject that, but in my opinion, reject isn't that bad. But I'll talk about that in another video because I don't know if they're going to change something about it or not on the PC and Xbox One version, so I'll have to wait for that. But I'll make a separate video on that because I have strong points regarding this perk or specialist, my bad, because I really do like it. So in this game we have 9 specialist characters, each one with its own specialist, either weapon or ability. You have to choose one and only one throughout the whole game, so you have to think about this thoroughly before you start the game. In my opinion, I feel like there's a different specialist regarding every playstyle, if that makes sense. For example, snipers have the bow and arrow. Maybe streakers like myself, we have reject. Maybe search and destroy players have glitch, for example, to go back. Maybe uplink players have the overdrive ability. Maybe in SMD as well, they have the vision pulse ability. Domination players have the kinetic armor or the war machine, or I just feel like there's a ability or weapon for every playstyle, in my opinion. Let me know if you guys agree with me or not. Second, let's talk real quick about the movement, because I wasn't sure about how the thrust movement really worked, because we had seen gameplay before, but it wasn't really a casual gameplay, because like all our previous gameplay was like between pro players and YouTubers, like overall just players who really know about Call of Duty and are really good at the game. So it's nothing like we would experience the game, especially because in their screen it was on LAN, and the movement plays really well, a lot better than the actual suit in Advanced Warfare, in my opinion. I'm saying that it's better than in Advanced Warfare because in Advanced Warfare you have to use the exosuit to move around certain maps, and in Black Ops 3 you don't have to warrant, you don't have to thrust jump. It's more or less just optional to help you move through the map a little bit faster, only if you want to. You don't have to. And there's only like a couple places you can wall run that you can like just walk or run beside it. For example, in Combine, that wall on the left side where you could one run and get from one flag to another real quick. But like, I mean, that's optional. You don't have to take a run that wall. I know the movement is really good because even though we were playing on PS4, whenever I was running on the wall or something, I didn't feel like my frames would drop or get higher at all. And even though this is still a beta, so I'm pretty surprised that my movement wasn't laggy at all. Now let's talk a little bit about the maps. I really like the maps. Like, the colors are really bright colors, like they look good on gameplay, they look good on montage. Like overall the maps look really nice, and I really like the flow of them because they're really simple. Like they only have like a line in the middle, a line in the right side, and a line on the left side, and that's about it. Like every line has its curves here and then, and a couple lines for you to cross from one lane to the other, but that's about it. There's no like underground or getting on top of a building or whatever. The maps are pretty simple. Maybe on Hunted that you can go underwater, but that's about it. But like, it's not like there's an objective underwater or anything like that. So I'm just hoping that the rest of the maps are like this as well. We got to play 4 maps, and I like the 4 maps. Like, I believe I got nuclear and feeds in all of them, so that means something, right? Now let's talk about the weapons. I was really happy because like there's a whole bunch of weapons actually. Like, I think there's 7 assault rifles, 6 like machine guns, 4 shotguns, 4 LMGs, and 4 snipers. But like, even though the Razorback and maybe that made are like beast of guns, like it's not like there wasn't any other gun that could compete with these guns, if that makes any sense to all of you. It's not like if you get on Advanced Warfare you're gonna see the BO3 throughout your whole feed, and like that gun is just dominant, or there's no ACR, there's no A94. Like every gun is really good at its own unique way. Like some guns have a really nice range, some weapons have a really nice fire rate or damage up close. Some guns have a good range, like when it comes to its damage, even if it's a machine gun. Some weapons don't have recoils. For example, the Shiva doesn't have much recoil and has a ridiculous damage. Like it kills it with 2 shots wherever it is. I believe, like, I was just melting people with this gun. So overall I feel like the guns are pretty balanced in my opinion. I'd say my favorite weapon is the M88A4 because I don't know, like I just like how the burst in this game feel. Like you guys have seen in my last video, I've just been using a lot of burst weapons lately, and I feel like my accuracy is getting a lot better, and like I kind of felt it that way when I was using the sniper. But the next point I want to get to in this video are the kill streaks. I'm a little bit concerned honestly when it comes to the kill streak because Treyarch is always the game that has like massive kill streaks, like dogs, the chopper gunner, the swarm, or all these kill streaks. And speaking about dogs, I don't know about you guys, but I don't like those raps. Like those raps can suck my dick because I want my dogs back. Like those ain't dogs. Those things do not compare with dogs. Like it's so stupid. Like you call in your raps or whatever, and where you call in, there has to this like mothership has to come on top of you, drop them down, then they start rolling, then they start looking for enemies, and when like they're pretty obvious. Like I don't think you're that blind to the point where you can't see this big ass ball rolling to you with spike. And I don't know if you guys knew this, but like if you have flat jacket on, these things won't kill you. Like one of them won't kill you, like two of them have to hit you in order to kill you. So just with that, I think it's pretty stupid. Then they're really easy to kill. You can also take the mothership down, and that's the end of that streak. So I don't know, guys, I just think I'm just pretty disappointed with this. Like there's one of the streaks that's locked, so I'm just hoping like real bad that streak are dogs, man. Like we need dogs. Like those raps, they're not convincing me enough. I don't know about you guys, but I ain't buying it. Then let's talk a little bit about the mothership. Like I went on all the way up to level 49. That was the max level, and more or less just to try out the mothership. And I'm pretty disappointed at it because like I saw some E3 gameplay and somebody was using it, and like that guy was just getting quad feed after quad feed after quad feed with the mothership. And that was because during the alpha of Black Ops 3, the mothership lasted maybe like 45 seconds, and the bullets or missiles, whatever that the mothership shot, they had like a way bigger area of splash. Like wherever you saw an enemy, you would just like shoot anywhere near them, and during the beta you had to be shooting directly, like really precise on the enemy. Like I had a mothership that only got me like 3 or 4 kills, and to make it even worse, somebody with the black hat stole one of them, so that's just stupid. Then maybe the lightning strike, I think that has to be a little bit faster because I felt like whenever you called it in, like you got the iPad or wherever on your hands, the enemies got notified that you were gonna call it in, so that gave them a couple seconds beforehand for them to get inside a building or whatever. And then it took like the lightning strike like 3 seconds to even get to where they had to drop the bombs and then drop them. So I just feel like all of that is too slow in my opinion. I think it should be a lot faster, like in Black Ops 2. Also the UAV, whenever I call the UAV, and I would notice that it would only swipe like 4 times or maybe 5, and the counter UAV would last twice or maybe 3 times longer than the UAV. So I think they should fix that. And talking about kill streak, I find it really stupid that somebody with the black hat can actually steal your kill streaks. I honestly think that has to be way out of the game. Like one thing is that it could act as a missile launcher and shoot down kill streaks, that would be one thing, but actually stealing your kill streaks, I just think it's a little bit overpowered in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think about it. And finally, let's talk a little bit about connection. Drifter was showing this map where all the dedicated servers are supposed to be, and there were times where I felt that the connection was really good in this game, and then there were times where I would feel like the connection was honestly absolute garbage. And yeah guys, I know it's a beta and that they were probably making some tweaks here and there to see what would optimize the connection for all of us, but I'm hoping they took note because connection is one of the biggest factors in Call of Duty. Along with connection, like I said earlier in the video, I'm really happy with how the frames don't really drop when it comes to playing the game. And to be completely honest with you guys, and let me know if you guys agree with me, that is right now I honestly do believe that this game has the potential to be the best Call of Duty ever, because like it's been a long ass time since the last time I was playing a Call of Duty where it was genuinely fun to play the game. Like this game is so fun to like just simply playing team deathmatch on it, like running on walls, getting your specialist streaks, and like I like how the gunfights feel like really gun on gun. So yeah guys, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys believe as if right now regarding Black Ops 3. Don't forget to check my most recent video. It was probably my best Black Ops or in general montage ever. If you guys missed it, be sure to check on it. It's really good in my opinion. Don't forget to leave a like if you guys are excited as I am for Black Ops 3. Subscribe if you're a new viewer so that you don't miss out on any of my future videos. Take care and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.
Yeah, that body's a blessing, girl. I ain't tryna pressure her. She messed with the temperature. Hard wrote the song, but I am the messenger. Through the metropolis, there is no stopping this. Flowers and kisses.